Счастья пожелаем мы, пусть легко мечтается. Эти берега связаны, как мы, мостами. Эти лестницы такие сложные местами. Эти улицы построили воспоминания. Этот город обо всем нам дарит обещания, а я им верю. Помню я.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now today I'm going to upload about 5 or 4, I'm not decided yet, reactions, but I will let you know as I'm going along. My next reaction is going to be Monatik, or Dmitriy Monatik, from Ukraine. I was absolutely amazed when he sent me a message saying that I'm doing a lovely job and thank you very much for me to do a number of reactions on his particular videos. He is very, very kind-hearted, so I'm looking forward to react to this particular track, and I'm an avid fan, a massive fan. This particular track is called Eyelashes, I think, or Safety Eyelashes, or Eyelashes Safety. I translated it and it was kind of a mixture. So is it Safety Eyelashes or Eyelashes for Safety? I don't know. But it looks like a mashup of things that he's done from the past years, and then he's making a track. So but I haven't got the grasp of it yet. I've only looked at about 5 seconds of it, and I just saw that there was a various different kind of mashups of his journey through, I don't know, it looks like from different sets from last year, but I could be wrong. It could be a memory journey from when he's from birth all the way up to where he is. So I didn't look at that too much, but I'm going to look at it now when I react to it. So I'm looking forward to it. So that's going to be my next reaction, Monatik with Safety Eyelashes. I hope I'm getting that right. It doesn't feel right, but I'm waiting for you guys to let me know about that. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my video page or my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there are some fantastic, amazing, brilliant artists which I do not want you to miss out on. And I'm talking about amazing artists with low subscribers and low views, but mixed up into that bunch is also established artists with high subscribers and high views. And I would love you to do a comparison and then come to the realization that these particular artists with low subscribers and low views are equally as good as any top list A-list artist, and you will not be disappointed with this, I promise you. Now I would love you to follow me on Instagram, Uncle Momo Music Reactions, and when you do, please leave me a voice message. And I like to say a big massive thank you for everybody that have done so far. It's been absolutely amazing and brilliant, as well as you sending me more links on Instagram and just having a lovely interaction with myself. So I'm going to go and read a couple of your comments, then I'm going to go straight into reacting to Monatik. People say Monatik, but because I've had an interaction with himself, I call him Dmitry. That's his name, if you don't know that already. I'm sure you guys know that already. Right, let's go straight into reading a couple of your comments. Bloom, all love from Russia, sweetheart. So you're talking about Manthia, I think I heard that's her name, Manthia. She's representing Russia in the Eurovision Song Contest. She's got this really lovely textured voice, and I know she's going to do really well. I really do. Grygoryan, regarding Duran Monty and Preet Buri, Bandri, he said the temple of Yetildav is near us. It takes 1 to 1 and half an hours to go. There are 2 islands, Kestri and Udri, is it Andri? I think I'm pronouncing that right. Wrong, sorry. There is a temple of God on the island of Kandri. It's fun to go to Dashian by putting banjos in the boat. I don't get what you're saying there, but I kind of understand. Maybe it's me, the way how I'm reading it out. I'm not too sure. Apologies for that. Drive Time, good morning. How you doing? Vincent Wee, good morning. How are you? CK, Pandrasia, good morning. How you doing? There will be some more Agnes Mo. Don't worry about that. I'm an avid fan about that. Musa, how you doing, mate? Right, let's go straight into my second reaction of today. So this is Monatik, and I believe I'm going to go back to it. Safety eyelashes. So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Эта весна, видно, дарит строки по нотам. По душе током, она же часто так развлекается, да? Столица улыбается, звучит и старается. От этих строк, походу, многим мекается. Они не хотели, а у нас что-то да получается, да? Счастья пожелаем мы, пусть легко мечтается. Эти берега связаны, как мы, мостами. Эти лестницы такие сложные местами. Эти улицы построили воспоминания. Этот город обо всем нам дарит обещания, а я им верю. Помню я. Сколько повидали, сколько раз ломали, как бы сильно не носило на земле. Это было все не зря, не зря, не зря. Сколько повидали, как бы не ломали, какие дали не носило бы на земле. А это было все не зря, не зря, не зря. Не зря, не зря. Эти роскошные волосы и глаза цвета молодость поднимают опять. Хотя после ударов таких не поднимаются. Эти линии лишь поют о хорошем, ведь перемены случаются. А мы пытаемся, да? Ими умываемся, с ними утихает все. Эти облака плывут невероятно быстро. Про эту легкость это мы мечтаем просто. Эти улицы построили воспоминания. Этот город обо всем нам дарит обещания, а я им верю. Сколько повидали, сколько раз ломали, как бы сильно не носило на земле. Это было все не зря, не зря, не зря. Сколько повидали, как бы не ломали, какие дали не носило бы на земле. А это было все не зря, не зря, не зря. Сколько повидали, сколько раз ломали, как бы сильно не носило на земле. А это было все не зря, не зря, не зря. Сколько повидали, как бы не ломали, какие дали не носило бы на земле. А это было все не зря, не зря. Здесь эти люди, их лица надо свое найти. И как бы не оступиться, не потеряться, что ли, с кем-то же надо делиться, надо свое найти. Здесь эти люди, их лица надо свое найти. И как бы не оступиться, не потеряться, что ли, с кем-то же надо делиться, надо свое найти. И прямо под ресницы безопасности. Дай уста твои, дай мы другие безопасности.
That was Monatik. And you know what? I absolutely love this video. It said so much. It's like, now that I'm looking at the title, and I'm thinking, could it be sort of like life flash before your eyes rather than eyelashes? Because you're going back into what is Dmitriy. This video is basically what is Dmitriy Modzhar. What has he gone through? All the hardship and the trials and the tribulations of going through to become who he is right now. It's like as soon as he's born, he knew exactly what he wanted to, and he enjoyed the journey of getting there. Now, you know, the journey sometimes can be full of hardships, full of sorrows, full of pain. And when you get to the end of the rainbow, so to speak, and you're actually there, you ask yourself, well, was my journey actually worth it? And sometimes, there's many ways to get there to success. And it could be bumps and scrapes and the hardship, or it can be absolutely loveliness, and you can just be an absolute jamminess, and it can be, you know, you can be spoiled, and you just actually get there. What I mean by that is, you've got artists that yawn, and you know they go around the corner, they yawn, and they get spotted, and they're an actress and they're an artist and they can sing. And then there's someone that, you know, sings out, you know, goes out on the road, sings and sings and sings for years and years and years and years and years, and then like 7 years later or 8 years later, he gets picked up. So it's a different kind of journeys for the individual, and you know, your path is set in a way that you don't know how your path is set. You know, like I said, you can get signed within a second of you opening your mouth, or you can get signed within 10 years of you carrying on doing this job. And what I'm looking at Monatik is that all the trials and tribulations that he went through at a young age, it was for a reason for him to be designed to where he is right now. He's a fantastic dancer. He's a brilliant singer. He is high energy. He is the guy next door that you can tap on his door and ask for a cup of sugar and you'll smile and give it to you. You know, he's very, very approachable. And I feel that energy and that aura oozes out from him no matter where he goes. That's why he's so enjoyable. He always gives you that high-end energy elements. Even when he was with the Pistols, he was giving you that bit. When he was with the Voice, when he went for the competition of Voice, you see how young he was, and he was on the streets. I mean, he's always been a dancer first, a beat boy, and bebop dancer first, you know, in hip hop. But he's developed into so much more, and now he's got his own team of people, and all he's asking from his group of people is to work as hard as I have worked. You know, when you have worked as hard as Monatik has worked, then you've got experience to know what that hardship is. So when you're trying to train somebody, if they're not going to give you that same kind of value, that same kind of energy, that same kind of spark, then it's like, you know what, sorry, I just can't help you. But he's surrounded with people who are similar to him, that's got that drive similar to him, and he's still hungry. You know, he is still hungry. He's doing something, but I feel that, and this is my own personal thing, he's been in the game for so long, I think it's time to sort of like reap the benefits and enjoy the benefit and enjoy all the things that you have got from this. You have been so busy, and you have been really, really busy, and I'm glad in a certain way that this pandemic is through, because it's giving you a chance to sit in your own house, enjoy your family without you popping out to this country or popping out to that country or popping out on tour over there. And I really think, because like I said, you have been, for me, you've been one of the hardest workers in the game in Ukraine. You really have. And it shows you so much time. You do not understand what no is. You know, you really don't. And it shows you that your perseverance and your determination of wanting to reach and achieve your goal, and more importantly, to bring people with you so it's not lonely up the top, is just absolutely stupendous. Because the amount of collaborations that you've done, and they're absolutely brilliant. The things that the artists that you bring in, the people that you've enjoyed being with, the audience that you've captivated. It's just been a massive, and you know, that's what I'm getting. It's been a lovely, massive journey. A journey that, if you was reborn the next day, and they asked you, would you want to relive your life again? What would you change? I know that you would say not a damn thing, because you saw, you know, your hard work and your pain are your stripes. Are your stripes and are your badge, are your awards that you wear proudly. And your experience of all the dance moves and the singers that you've done, it's because that you've worked hard from the beginning and you're reaping the benefits now. And you are an absolute gem. And if you want anybody to, if you don't understand what hardship work and hard work is, then all you don't have to look no further than what Dmitriy is doing right now. And he's continued to do that because he's still hungry. He's still got vibe in it. He's still got that energy. He's still got that dance move. He still wants to do that somersault and that backflips. Even no matter how old he gets, he still wants to do that somersault and backflips. And do you know what? He's for me, it's like a child at heart. But for me, I just want you to, I don't want you to work as hard as what you've been doing, in getting here. I think it's, and I'm sure you are, but I think it's just time to enjoy your lovely house, your lovely missus, your wonderful children. They look absolutely amazing. I know that they're your love and your heart and your soul. But as you know, when you're an artist and you go out and you're doing various tours and everything else, it takes a toll on you because you're away from the loved ones. And sometimes they do come and visit you and all that kind of stuff and everything else. But I'm seeing that your love and your passion for music, but I'm also seeing the love and your passion for your family. And, yes, they go hand in hand and you wouldn't get one with the other and everything else. But sometimes, I'm not saying that you're not doing it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I know your world and everything else, but I know how hard you work. And really, really hard you work. And it's like, whoa, wow, how do you find time with this hard work, this man doing so much things, when he just wants to sit down in his house and just chill and look at the view and, see his children play around. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that doesn't happen. But I'm saying sometimes I know what hard work is. And sometimes once you do that hard work and you sit down to relax, it's like, oh, and the day's gone by and, you're tired and you want to go sleep. There's not enough time for doing anything else. But I know you make time. You're on The Voice. You're doing certain charity things. You're helping other artists. You demand perfection. You're just an amazing artist altogether. And Dmitriy, for that, I salute you. And whoever doesn't salute you, they need a slap. You are a tremendous artist.